Hey subscribers of BigBirdBigDaddy, how's it going? My name is Noah, YouTube name NoJNP, and today I'm giving you a guest narration on Sean's channel. He is having an NU tier match against Panobi, also known as TheAcousticKind, and these two battlers are some of my favorites, and they're playing in an NU tier, which is, I really love playing in it because NU tier is such a good Pokemon, and they're really not used in RU or tiers above because they're easily outclassed, so they really get their chance to shine in this tier, and Sean takes advantage early on in the match, as you're going to see with his lead Skuntank, as Panobi is going to lead off with his Mesprit. Mesprit will be able to outrun the Skuntank first turn because it has pretty good speed. It is going to get up with Stealth Rocks, and check this out, Skuntank is going to go for the Crunch right here. Being stabbed, super effective, and Life Orb boosted, it will be able to 1-hit KO the Mesprit, and that is just pure attack right there, being able to KO a Pokemon that has pretty good defenses. Great job, Skuntank. And now Panobi's going to bring in his Gardevoir, and he's going to go for the Crunch, and it's going to do half amount of HP as our Gardevoir puts up its first layer of spikes. And fearing if that was min damage, a max damage Crunch will be able to take it out. So Panobi is going to switch it out. He's going to bring in his Lickylicky right here. And a very unfortunate event, after going for the Crunch, he will get the defense drop, which means the Crunch will now do 50% more than it previously did the first turn. And it's going to do a pretty mean factor because in 2 more Crunches will be able to take out the Lickylicky. Unfortunately, the Lickylicky does have the Wish, which probably means it's a Wish Protect one, as you're going to confirm it right here. He is going to go for Protect, so that is kind of annoying for Sean, but on the other hand, Panobi definitely needs this on his team, as most of his Pokemon normally don't carry recovery moves, so having this Lickylicky as a defensive Pokemon and as a protector to see what kind of scout moves is very viable. Anyway, Sean is going to switch right out into his Torterra right here. I guess he's going to try to get up the lead sheet, as Panobi is going to bring in his Lamp Before Time, and he's been using this Meganium since Gen 4, so props to him for still using one. But he's going to switch right out. He's going to go to the Haunter, I guess predicting the Stealth Rocks. But anyway, both people have Stealth Rocks up, and the Panobi has the Spikes up. And Haunter is going to cause quite some problems, fearing probably the HP Ice. He's going to switch out. Hunter is going to be able to get up the Substitute right here, and what it looks to be is a Substitute 3 attacking one, which is a very good fast sweeper, and it's going to go for the, and Skuntank is going to go for the Sucker Punch, but no worries because the Substitute will prevent the Hunter from being 1-hit KO'd. He's going to go for the Hidden Power, which looks to be Hidden Power Ground because it is super effective, and that will be able to take out the Skuntank, bringing it to a 5-5 score right now. Sean is going to bring in a Scolipede, being able to outrun. He's going to go for the Rock Slide after taking a lot of entry hazards damage and hoping to get the flinch. He doesn't really get it, but Haunter is just going to go for the HP ground. Scolipede is going to be able to live that with a 52 and then get the leftovers recovery, and Panobi is going to switch out his Haunter right now, which is pretty viable because aside from the, the Scolipede, I don't really think the Haunter has any trouble sweeping the rest of his team. Anyway, he makes a very nice prediction. Sean is going to go for the the Mega Horn, hit the Basculin. Basculin's going to kill the Scolipede, showing us that is probably a choice band attacker, and that's fine because he's just going to go into his Slowking, which is a special defensive wall, but it does have good defense stats. He's going to take that very well, just going to go for the Psychic, and that is a dead Basculin, so great job taking out that Pokemon that can do a lot of damage. Basculin Choice Band does have a lot of potential in this generation, so Panobi is going to bring out his Lickylicky right here, knowing the Slowking really can't do too much. Probably its most effective move is Psychic. He's going to switch out into the Combustion as Panobi goes for the knockoff. Really unfortunate that he knocks off the leftovers because I believe Sean has the Flare Blitz, which does take recoil damage, so recovering that from leftovers will be good. But he's going to fear out the Lickylicky, probably fearing the high jump kick. Going to get up a Substitute, and with the Speed Booed ability, he's at +1 speed right now. Next turn he will get a free chance to get the Swords Dance, so at the end of this turn he will be +2 in attack, +2 in speed, and he can get the sweep going. But oh wait, the Gardevoir comes in. He's going to break the sub, get the useless crit that obviously did not matter. Combustion really doesn't have that great of defense. And he's just going to go for the Flare Blitz right now, +2, that will be able to take out the Gardevoir. But what is kind of unfortunate is that the Aftermath ability plus the recoil from the Flare Blitz will be able to take out the Combustion, so that very much limits its sweep. Great job on Panobi using that Aftermath to the most ability possible. So now it's this Gardevoir versus the Lickylicky, and this isn't a very good situation for Sean, as you're going to see. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and just going for the Will-O-Wisp on the Lickylicky either means that he just wants to get a lot of residual damage, or that's almost the best move that he can do. He probably has the stab psychic, but as you're going to see, it's really not going to do all too much, especially on a Pokemon that just can go for the wish and then protect. But it seems to me that they both go for the wish this turn, meaning that they're both a relatively defensive Pokemon compared to the rest of their team, just getting that wish support for both of their team members. And the Psychic right here will not even be able to one-hit KO. But Penobi's going to go for the Dragon Tail, which is fairly interesting. I thought he would go for the Dragon Tail next move, knowing that the Wish is going to pass on any other Pokemon. So all the entry hazards damage have just been negated, so that was kind of weird. But the Lickylicky gains a huge amount of HP back because it had the Wish and leftovers, but it loses a little bit because of the burn. So the Slowking is out. Penobi's just going to go for the knockoff. Goodbye to the Slowking's leftovers. He's going to go for the Psychic. It's going to do a little bit less than the Gardevoir Psychic did because I believe his special attack set is a bit less. He's going to go for the Wish right now. You know, Sean's not really in the best predicament, as you're going to see, because the Psychics really aren't doing too much. It definitely is not a 2-hit KO, and the Wish Protect stall from the Lickylicky seems to be doing its toll. But little do they know that the Lickylicky is going to switch out, I believe, next turn. I don't really know why. Maybe, you know, he's going to switch out, as you're going to see, to his Meganium. Maybe he's feeling that this Meganium can handle the Slowking a lot better, because we saw all the 4 moves that the Lickylicky has. It really can't even touch the Slowking. So the Meganium is going to come in and probably going to fear him out. Actually, no, never mind. What is it called? There's a Toxic on one side of the field, and there's a Leechy on the other side of the field, and I believe interesting stuff happens right here, because the situation is that Penobi only has one chance to win, is that he needs to bring the Haunter in safely at a point of the battle where he can go for the Stab Shadow Ball, and that will do a massive amount of work both to Sean's Gardevoir and Sean's Slowking. So after the Aromatherapy showing us that Meganium is another defensive wall on Penobi's side of the field, this is a pretty interesting match. What's going to happen? He's going to go for the Seed Bomb. The Gardevoir is going to live with 19 HP, and I believe he has the Protect, or yep, he has the Protect, so it's almost like Gardevoir is to Sean as the Lickylicky is to Penobi. And stuff gets pretty intense right here, because Penobi, the only way that Penobi can possibly win this battle anymore is if he gets the free switch in with his Haunter, is able to 1-hit KO with the Haunter and just pretty much sweep the rest of Sean's team. So after going for, what was it, the Will-O-Wisp? Is that a dual status Gardevoir? I think it is. He's going to go into his Haunter, hoping that the Wish predicts the Wish very, very well. And now it's interesting because oh yeah, that would be great if Penobi went for the Substitute right here, predicting the Protect, and that's what he did. He has a little bit of HP, but that's all you need to get one Shadow Ball going. So what's going to happen is that he's going to go for the Hex instead. I don't know why. Maybe he's running Hex over Shadow Ball, and I don't really know. But that's going to do a great amount of damage. But as you're going to see next turn, that will not be able to KO the Gardevoir. So after going for the Sludge Bomb, and that leaves him with 82 HP, Gardevoir will be able to finish the Haunter off with the Psychic, and that's a pretty good game right here, because Penobi knows he can't win because he doesn't really have any sweepers, and Sean will be able to stall him out. So I believe Penobi is going to run right here, and that's why the battle just cuts off. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my narration. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below, and feel free to check out my channel, which will be in the description. So thanks guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, take care.